in the quest to promote innovation and accept tech. Let me just throw this in there. I'm a tech person even before I came into law, so I love tech through and through, and I got into tech practicing security. So for a decade and a half, that's been my life. So I know these things quite well to tell you that when a regulator steps out to do his job, his job is within the confines of law. The Bank of Ghana is a regulator when it comes to the currencies and the players around the currency. So if the Bank of Ghana, for whatever reason, finds out that any player within the space has not been recognized by it, I think the Bank of Ghana is well within its jurisdiction to issue any sort of disclaimer, any sort of notice, any sort of rejoinder, whatever you want to call it, just to bring the public's attention to the fact that they are not regulating the space. I think at that point you realize that what the regulator does is it shifts the risk from the regulator to the person who wants to still transact with that person. And I think that is very, very proactive. So to the extent that Desmond still wants to trade into cryptocurrency, still want to go and buy from Freedom Coin, Bank of Ghana is saying that you have no protection from us. Because you mentioned Freedom Coin, I did a bit of check on that. And you see, before cryptocurrencies are launched, and let's not take the win from Freedom Coin, because clearly if you follow their website, their Twitter handlers, they said they are yet to launch, okay? But I'm just saying these ahead of everything, that before you even get into the trading of cryptocurrency, you need to see what the white paper is. Ideally, what you would call prospectus. What is the concept of the currency? You need to know what platform on which the currency is built. Which sort of blockchain is it running on? Is it forked off another cryptocurrency? Okay. Now, even whilst you're doing that, there's also the issue of the exchange. Is it possible to buy this currency directly? Because there's a problem where you are trading in cryptocurrency and all you can do is what is built around network marketing. Say, for instance, we are selling real estate, or you're supposed to buy a certain amount of books, or you're supposed to make a certain amount of investment before you realize the currency. For me, these are red flags. A currency should be bought directly. A Freedom Coin, for instance, and I know this interview is not necessarily about them, but if Freedom Coin, for instance, is a coin we can trade in, we should be able to buy it away from any other transaction. We don't need to leverage on a network model transaction to be able to acquire the currency, So we don't need to, for instance, invest into a property before we can earn Freedom Coins. You should be able to go to an exchange and buy the coin, okay? And we should be able to track the coin. We should know on what chain, the blockchain, or what platform the coin is being mined. You get me? And once you are able to assess all these things, you can also look at the bigger picture of some of the possible red flags that could come with it. But I'm sure as the conversation goes on, we could look at those things. So yes, the question about whether or not Bank of Ghana is well within its powers to issue disclaimers. They are. In fact, the Securities Exchange, when they find any module potentially of investment nature, they also have the jurisdiction to come out to issue disclaimers against such platforms until parties go forward and go and regularize their relationship with the regulator, i.e. prove that they have a legitimate business going on, and that business is what recognized within jurisdiction.